Hey guys, and welcome to our review for War for the Planet of the Apes, directed by Matt Reeves, starring Andy Serkis, Woody Harrelson, plethora of other mocap actors, Terry Notary, Steve Zahn.
Yes.
Judy Greer.
My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tim McGavick.
I'm here.
Tim is here, as is Tyler Swatowski.
In town.
He's also here. And Adam Freeney.
More like Podcast to the Apes, am I right?
I don't get it.
Oh, high five anything.
Tim, edit that out. Amazing.
Just
Tim,
edit that out, please.
What happens in this movie? Can you give us a little synopsis?
Oh, I sure can. Outraged by a severe personal loss, Caesar sets out in a mission of revenge against the Colonel, the leader of an anti-ape army, who are working to wipe out Caesar's colony and maintain a human-dominant world.
Interesting. Maybe we'll leave Tim for the end.
Ooh, it is. He's the biggest fan.
Oh,
Shit.
oh.
He hated it, I bet.
Tyler,
Yes.
can you give us a little
The new fan.
general impression, overall thoughts here?
You're
about
new to the series?
War
New
for
to the series?
War for the Planet of the Apes. You just recently watched the first two.
This week, first time seeing Rise and Dawn. I did not like this movie. I did not. And I'll give you a couple reasons why.
Shocking.
A, nothing happened. That's a big part of it. I don't want to go into too much of spoilers, but the trailer is misleading in certain directions. Yeah, I thought the performances were fine. They were still like Andy Serkis was still amazing. Some of the shots were like beautiful. Actually, there's a lot of shots where I just like this is stunning. Like a couple like a waterfall, and then when they're going across a bridge. There's a couple of them that were just really good. And some of the stuff in the cave too looked really good. Some of the snow overall everything was really well shot. But yeah, I was disappointed. Really? Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Universally praised as the movie of the year.
95% run.
95. That is much too high.
So many articles talking about how this is like one of the perfect trilogies. What a way to end a trilogy. Transcends blockbuster genre film. One of the rare amazing third entries.
Yeah. I did not enjoy it. Woody Harrelson I thought was great. I really liked his character. But honestly, I didn't really totally understand his motivation. They gave like a small glimpse of why he was doing what he was doing, but they didn't go into full explanation of what was happening and why, or the war between, or why he was doing what he was doing. Honestly, I didn't really care. We waited like the whole time for this thing to happen, and it didn't even happen. Like it was.
So your thoughts are that nothing really happened.
Yeah, in this. Sorry, and like in this.
You liked everything else, but nothing happened.
The story is what I had a problem with. A huge problem with the story. Other than that, it was good, but the story really bugged me. Yeah.
All right. So there's Ty's overall impressions. Yeah. Adam, what did you think?
Savage.
Well, the story was weak. Weak shit.
I love this movie.
Really?
Love.
Really?
In fact, dare I say, it's my favorite Planet of the Apes movie.
Oof.
Better than Tim Burton's even. Believe it or not.
I mean,
please calm down. Sorry, I'm getting into my
don't. How dare you?
I did think, in fact, things happened, for sure. Major character deaths.
Yes, but at the same time, like the actual story of what was the point of it, like watching it just like kind of trail off into like nothing. You didn't catch that?
No.
You mean the revenge thing?
Yeah, the whole revenge thing that really took much too long and was not satisfying in the least at the end.
Spoiler, we'll get into that. Yeah, best CG ever on film, dare I say.
I'll agree with that.
Don't understand it. The gorillas and the fucking orangutans look real. I literally don't understand.
Fucking orangutans.
It's
fucking
not fair.
orangutans?
It almost made me angry. I'm like, why can no other movie look this good?
Yeah.
And and like I know every other movie's now ruined because the CG will just never look this good.
I think a big part of it was every time I saw Maurice, like, just blew my
Maurice
mind.
looks the best.
Like,
I
blew
thought
my
the gorillas
mind.
looked amazing too.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
everyone
albino
looked
one,
good.
like all the close-ups of the faces, just
Stunning.
like, is there no practical stuff in there at all?
No.
I'm okay.
I'm literally in
there's people-
disbelief. I can't believe it.
The people wearing
was
funny.
too
Still
good.
Still arms, this with gray mocap suits.
Well,
Like, didn't they do something like that for, like, the Jungle Book? They copied, like, they, like, recorded, like, animals moving. They CG'd animals and, like, something like that. But, like, they didn't do, like, anything like that for this. It was just 100% CG.
No, this was
mocap?
people. There was
This is
people.
mocap.
This is 100, sorry, this is 100% mocap.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
Andy Serkis, I thought was incredible. I think they should open up a new category for him, or just,
He would not want that.
He would not.
No, he's commented that like
He wants to be treated like a
mocap is performance, so they should be treated as an actual actor.
Oof.
Won't happen.
Category might be a little full for him. That's why I wanted a new category. But he was amazing. Like, again, you can read the emotion through his eyes. You can feel his pain. It's incredible to me.
I think. So I just want to touch on that real quick. Like when you said, I think he could be nominated, just not for this type of movie, right?
Yeah.
I think for a mocap person to be
Mm-hmm.
nominated, it's going to take a certain type of movie and a certain type of
I
character.
mean, Brad Pitt was nominated for Curious Cage to Benjamin Button. He needed mocap for some of the old parts, right? Did he not?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
or they just like
No.
transformed his face.
They
basically.
CG'd his face for sure.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's interesting. I've never heard that before. Yeah, that's a good point.
but it'd be hard with apes.
Yeah.
To compete.
It's like Dark
When-
Knight being
They're not
nominated
human.
for best.
When Andy Serkis keeps doing these big blockbusters, like you don't see big blockbusters getting nominated for best actor.
Yeah.
No.
So
He should, though.
it's not like he doesn't deserve some recognition, but it's like you gotta. It has to be the right movie.
Yeah.
Anyways. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it looked gorgeous. The cinematography. There's a lot of like swooping long takes that I thought were awesome. The action choreography of the set pieces was great. Really have any? I thought Woody Harrelson was, I don't want to say bad at times, but I couldn't take him totally seriously at times if I had a nitpick. Thought like they gave him obviously a lot of heavy lifting to do, and he sounded a little like uninterested other than when he was patrolling and just being like a badass tough guy, which is obviously not very hard to pull off really in the grand scheme of things. But when he had to get emotional and like when he has that confrontation with Caesar in his like planning room, I thought he wasn't great. Kind of felt
I will agree with that. That was like the
Mhm.
one kind of part I didn't like. He didn't seem like he was like fully committed to like that character. I felt like he was just kind of talking.
Yeah, and another huge this is very nitpicky. I thought the Apocalypse Now stuff was overkill. Like the writing on the helmets. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, that's cute. And then, like, Woody Harrelson.
Apocalypse Now?
When it got to Apocalypse Now, I was mad. I was like, that is enough, sir. Please, no more.
Yeah.
When I saw Apocalypse Now, I was like, literally, physically, I was like, give me a fucking... And, like, when he's, like, in his little lair, just, obviously, he is, like, Marlon Brando's character. And, like, the writing on his wall, and, like, he's, like, drinking, and I'm like, okay, cool, the Jets. But other than that, loved it. Girlfriend Emily, hated it. Quote, get me out of the theater now. Blew my mind. I thought she was
The
kidding.
apes just freaked
I'm
her
like,
out?
oh my god.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, what did you think? Like, did you see me? I was like, what do you
Yeah.
think? Seriously, stop.
Yeah.
And she's like, get me out. It's shit.
Yeah, she really did not.
I think
like
she
it.
said, basically what you said, it's not what the trailer showed. Like,
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Well, how did you
She
feel
fell
about
asleep, she said.
how did you feel about the war?
It was amazing.
There was no war.
I don't know what movie you guys watched. It's not a spoiler to say the climax was a war. Was it not? I don't know. Do you guys want to weigh in? We have one person saying there was a war, one person saying there wasn't.
I mean,
There's a war.
Yes,
brief,
Tim's
but
gonna
yeah.
fight, man.
The war is in no way what they make you think it is.
I don't.
It's literally the war for the Planet of the Apes. We need to go into spoilers because I'm gonna.
You
lose
guys
my
give
shit.
your
You're gonna-
thoughts.
you're gonna
because I need to
bust
hear.
the cat.
I am. I'm getting ready.
Blow it top.
Yeah,
You're gonna
we
You
need to explode.
and Emily are
Yeah.
the first two people I've heard not like the movie.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I still feel like you're going to give it like a heavy 3 or something.
I think he is because
We'll
it sounds like a. On a technical level, I think you like.
Technical level for
from
sure.
what I'm
Oh yeah.
hearing.
On technical level, it's just beautiful.
I will say I watched this movie with my friend Connor and his girlfriend Katie, and they didn't like love it.
These are the
either.
first 4
They had
people
problems.
I've heard of.
They had problems. They brought up a lot of problems.
Too much apocalypse now?
No,
Fuck.
I didn't bug me.
Am I the
but
only
it's
one?
similar to what you're saying, Tyler. It's just like stuff along that line, like
Okay.
story-wise, plot-wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in.
It's like Logan and Caesar.
Are you done?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Too much apocalypse from Adam.
That's 0 to 5. Apocalypse. No.
Just while we're on nitpicks and such,
Perfect. Good shit.
some things I just wondered, like, this is very nitpicky, like, how did they not see that? Like, the humans. A lot of stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Like, I'm like,
I did think
sorry,
that as well.
where's the sentry? Why is there no guard? How are they just walking around and no one's seeing this?
How about when they're
I don't understand.
50 feet behind the entire human army
Like-
on horses? I'm like, oh,
Yes,
with
I
no
saw
one
that. I was like-
around. And they're on a beach, like they're not hidden whatsoever. There's a clop, clop, clop. Also, orangutans and gorillas on horses. I was also like, can a horse carry? I know they're strong.
At one point, there was 2 on one horse.
Yes. Oh my
there was
God, sorry,
there was 2. There was one of the horses goes missing, and there's 2 of them
There was
on one horse.
Orangutan and a chimp on a horse. I'm like, no chance.
Absolutely
I brought that
not.
up right after I saw the movie.
And the
with
horse
my
was
friends. I
running, Scott. It was running.
During the movie, I leaned over to my friend Connor and I was like, dude, how is that ape? How is the horse supporting that ape right now?
Tim is steaming
Maurice.
right
Maurice
now.
was massive.
Maurice! Maurice, no!
Sorry,
the
Tim,
horse!
it's not a 6, bud. You're gonna have to bring it down to a 5.
Like, that, I feel so bad for the horse. Like, Maurice just fucking bodied that horse.
Maurice is.
Anyways.
Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. Besides the nitpicky thing of, like, how did they not notice? I liked it. I liked it, though. Besides that,
Not loved?
I didn't love it.
Oh,
Mainly for, like, some of those things and how it's a little bit derivative, like, from the Apocalypse Now thing. And just from, like, how sort of the, like, prison scenes, I feel like we've seen a lot of that happen in a lot of different movies. But I will agree, literally best CG I've ever seen. In such a, and because, I mean, I've seen other good CG, but in this movie, it's done in such a way that it's not like flashy CG like Guardians or like of the Galaxy or like Star Wars, where like it's like space battles and crazy like ships and stuff. It's like it's done to make it super realistic.
It's so great that you can't notice it. Like, it should be unnoticeable CG.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I felt bad for not, like, being slack-jawed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I shouldn't.
That's
take
the
this
point,
for
though.
To me,
granted.
that
right, yeah.
that is perfect. That is the perfect CG because it's only used to serve the story, not to be flashy over the top or like to do something crazy. It's just purely to serve the story, and the story they're trying to tell is talking apes. So you kind of have to do that, and I do think the performances were great. Besides a little hokey Woody Harrelson here and there.
Yeah. You agree?
Yeah.
You got a little cheese?
He wasn't the strongest.
I loved him when he was walking around, like with the sunglasses, and like I found him, his character, very intimidating.
He served his purpose.
But then when I saw him in that room, I was like, nah.
I just liked like Andy Serkis, obviously Terry Notary, like Rocket. I really like Rocket, and Steve Zahn as Bad Ape. Hilarious.
Amazing.
I didn't even know it was Steve Zahn until
Neither did
I
I.
looked at the cast list. And I was
Yeah.
like, are you kidding me? I did like. I think Bad Ape was a standout. I thought he was pretty funny.
At first,
My theater like was dying.
I hated it. I was getting like a really strong like Jar Jar vibe. Like I was like, ooh, I'm not liking this. But then as soon as like he actually saw like his character, like he was more than just like an idiot. Like it was like there was a lot to his character.
How many of you?
Thank you.
You
pick like the stupidest characters, and you're like,
chicken,
the
suicidal
chicken
chicken.
from Moana.
It's the zaniness, not the stupidity. It's that lovable quirkiness.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He didn't remind you of yourself at all?
A little bit.
It's a little off, but funny and lovable.
Yeah.
Now, the only other thing that kind of was
Bad
a negative for me. Sorry there, guys. Are you okay?
Sorry.
Just call me Bad Ape.
Well, I don't really want to say it. It's kind of a spoilery thing, but the whole thing with the girl, the like human little girl, and
X-23.
what her explanation of like her character, what's going on there,
What
and
explanation?
that side of the story,
Yeah.
I
Missing.
didn't love that, and it was a little bit kind of cheesy, you know, that kind of. I don't want to get to it without spoiling
We'll
it.
get into it.
Oh,
But
we'll get
I
into
didn't
it.
like how it was just a little bit like on the nose. It was like so obvious. It was like too easy or something. I don't know. It's really hard to say
The
without.
role she played?
No, like what was happening to her character and why she
Mm-hmm.
that thing
Yes.
We'll get into
that I don't
it.
want to
I
say.
don't know if I fully understand.
We'll get to it.
So let's rate it and move on. Everyone's spoken. Everyone who matters. No one else cares. Oh, I'm just kidding. Tim hasn't given his thoughts.
yeah, I was just thinking if there's anything
Okay.
else. That's pretty much it. I'll bring up some more things in spoilers.
Okay, Tim.
Tim, 6 out of 5.
Overall, I do want to say I did enjoy my experience in the
Shut
theater.
up.
I did like it. I did like it. There's just some. I feel like it's one of those movies that's.
Didn't like
nitpicky.
love.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tim.
Well, I really liked Rise,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved Dawn,
I'm with ya. With ya.
I agree with both of those statements.
and I loved
Fuck.
War for Planet of the Apes.
Zoink. 5 it.
Yeah.
High 5. I mean.
Yeah, of course. It's definitely not 5.
Okay, good.
I'm kidding. It's totally 5.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I loved
knew
this
you
movie.
would.
I
I knew
loved
you would.
this movie.
Oh.
I know what you're saying
Sure.
about the war, because it's not a war between...
Because
Spoilers. But
actually, you
I
can
know,
say
the
that.
trailer makes it seem like it's a full-out war between, like, apes versus humans.
It's not a war for the Planet of the Apes. It's not. It's
It
not.
is.
It's a war.
It's not. It's
It
it's
is.
a war
war.
between two government factions, or two like militaries.
But you can argue that whoever wins, it's still going to be a Planet of the Apes. Just say that.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Shut up.
Yeah, the performances are incredible. I thought Woody Harrelson was really good.
Do that.
If he was hokey for like a line or two, maybe at the most, but never like where I'm like, oh my god, this is bad. Like,
Yeah, I never was like,
No.
oh
Yeah.
god, this is awful.
It was just really that one part, like that one scene where he was just in that
I
room.
thought he was
fault.
good at a scene
because
too.
he's Woody
Um,
Harrelson.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Andy Serkis is incredible as Caesar. Like watching him grow from Rise to War.
Yeah.
There's so much. Like he's such a good character. Like he's a fully developed character that I
Yeah.
invested in so much. But I'm like, you're not fucking there. You're just a CGI ape. But I love you so much.
Yeah.
It's true.
And like he's starting to gray because he's all stressed out and stuff. It gets dark, man. Like they were just like apes were just dropping like flies. I was like, no, I loved you.
Yeah.
He's such a good character too.
Bodies everywhere.
And all the nitpicky stuff where like humans can't see it or whatever. I'm like, that doesn't bother me so much. Not enough that's gonna like drop a rating for me at all. It's just for like what this movie, like this type of movie has no. This whole trilogy has like no reason why this trilogy should be as good as it is. Like there's
I
nothing.
agree with that.
It's
It
like
doesn't deserve to be this
remake
good.
of like
Shouldn't
cheesy
be.
60s movies,
Yeah.
big budget like blockbuster movies, just CG characters, big action scene at the end, but they're just so incredible and full of like depth and amazing characters. Fucking loved it, man.
I think it's quietly become one of the best, most
It's-
consistent trilogies.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because like 3-quels are always shit on. I
Yeah,
find.
there's only like a handful that are like
Apparently there are
good, and there's even fewer that are great. And this is amazing. I loved it.
Great 3-quel. Don't care. Great
Tense,
trilogy.
so many tense moments where I'm just like, fuck.
Like, so would you say it's better than Dawn?
Yeah, I liked it better than Dawn.
Me too.
Yeah.
You
Really?
guys don't probably. I'm
No, I
assuming?
didn't.
Well, I know you.
Like it's like
Like how many trilogies get progressively better?
Yeah.
For me, it's on the extremely short list.
Yeah.
Might be the only.
I can't think of any.
For me, this did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
I'm so on the fence right now as far as whether or not it's better than Dawn. I don't
Equally
know.
good.
Dawn had way too much human stuff going on that
Haven't
dragged
seen
it
it in
down
a
a
long
bit for
time.
me.
Yeah.
This one they were smart. They focused on like the apes, which are like the main draw because they're the heroes in the story, as opposed to like the original series where you're supposed to be rooting against most of the apes and you're supposed to be like cheering for Charlton Heston and stuff. This series has flipped it where like humans are the despicable people and like these apes are like I'm rooting for I'm hoping they take over the planet. As a human, I'm like, yes, fucking humans die, please.
Yeah,
This planet of apes.
Tough thing to do.
That's a tough thing to do. Where I'm like, please
To
let
root
humans
for
die.
humanity's
Let
demise.
humans just wipe themselves out,
Yes.
please.
And it really makes you hate the villains,
Yeah.
which are us, the
Yeah.
humans. I despise,
Yeah.
like Woody Harrelson, for example, and Donkey. Literally wanted him dead.
Winter.
Ooh,
As soon as I saw his
fucking
character, I was like,
Winter.
sweet, an albino gorilla, this is great. And then he turns out bad. I was
Fuck
like,
you, Winter.
fuck you, Winter.
Piece of shit,
Piece
Winter.
of shit, Winter.
Winter,
And I think the
right?
the catalyst for Caesar's Revenge is pretty ballsy for a blockbuster movie.
Very.
Just-
I'll agree with that.
Pretty fucked.
And then there's some tie-ins, some loose tie-ins to the original series, which are nice little nods.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
like what?
You care to share with the rest of the class, or you want
The Nova character.
Yeah,
We'll get into it in spoilers, I guess.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
that's cool though. I knew that had
The
to be
Chevy
something.
Nova character?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing that happens as well, that Scott's alluding to,
yeah.
it kind of is a tie-in to the original series, which is pretty neat, which I loved.
Is
Okay, so that
Yeah.
might make more. Okay, so then
Yes.
let's go into spoilers then.
Let's give a rating.
Yeah.
Yes. 5.
Jesus.
3.5 for Rise, probably. Maybe 4. 4.5 for Dawn. 5 for War.
Animal.
Planet of the Apes.
You're an animal.
Ty?
You're an ape. 0.
I'm Caesar.
Pure ape.
Bad ape, Caesar. Maurice. Nova.
Bad ape.
Bad ape.
Yeah.
This is. I'm sitting on a
Is it like a 3?
heavy
Heavy 4.
3, maybe, because it's still the story's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, that's really the only thing that's bugging me about this movie. Is just the
I feel
story.
like the third act is probably your biggest problem.
Yes.
If you have a problem with the war part.
Yeah, like in general, there's a couple things like throughout the movie that really bugged me, but the wars that would really piss me off. But I'll go with a heavy 3.
Mm.
So you loved it.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Adam.
Matt Reeves. Your movies have gotten progressively better, my friend. Time before.
Did you do Rise as well?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Dawn in this.
Okay.
Get fucking hype for Batman. DC. You fuck it up, you are truly astonishing.
As long as I can hold on to Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go light 4.
Light for.
Light 4.
Okay.
It's good.
Not a
It's a good flick.
7, not a 5.
Not a 7.
Okay.
We were done a 7 out of 5.
Let's move on into spoilers. If you guys haven't seen War for the Planet of the Apes, go out and see it.
Please.
Biggest
Doing
movie
good.
right now.
Yeah, it's doing good in the box office. Beat Spider-Man this weekend. Pause this video, get back to it. Or if you don't care to be spoiled, then fair warning. We're going to talk about some spoilers right now.
Donkeyed.
That thing I wanted to mention was the virus, I guess, that is sort of makes the humans turn into like apes.
Yeah, so
basically.
can someone clarify exactly what was happening? Were they really like devolving back to
regressing?
apes?
No, but they're like losing like a lot like their humanity. So they weren't evolving to
Just
apes.
mentally.
Just like
But to what we would to the
Consider-
mental state of what are
Becoming
apes
more
are-
primitive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was scared that she was gonna like sprout fur.
No.
And, like
No,
that
because
would have been bad.
in the original trilogy or series, it's like 5 movies.
Yes.
More than that.
They land on the planet of the apes, but they think it's a different planet. Humans are like caged up in like
Yeah.
wooden cages,
Like
cannot speak,
Neanderthal like
have like
humans.
lost their civilization, so they can't speak. They just like walk around as if they're like animals,
Okay, I like that.
Apes.
which is what happens in this one, where like they've started regressing and they can't talk anymore. I was like, that's what's
So it's
the
like
original
leading-
series is. Humans can't talk in the original series.
It's like leading
Right.
into the first one.
Yeah,
Right?
it's leading the first one. And then Nova
I like
is a
that.
character that Charlton Heston finds in the first 2 movies.
So okay, so that
Yeah.
the whole them regressing and like becoming more primitive makes a little more sense now. If you haven't seen the original series, aggravating, because like why are they even like that? They don't even explore it enough to actually care. Like all they do is just like, oh yeah, so this is starting to happen. Why? How is it affecting them? Is it happening to everyone? Like what? Like is it How is it hitting them? Is it through the air, through the blood on the doll? Like, how are they doing it?
Watch the movie and listen. Woody Harrelson will tell you that the virus that killed off most humans,
Yeah.
everyone has it.
Yes.
But a lot of people are immune to it now.
Yeah.
So whatever's left, you're like immune to dying.
Yeah.
But like pathogens and stuff in real life or viruses, they'll change and mutate over years.
Yes.
And it's mutated where it's not killing humans, but it's like reverting them
Yeah. It's okay. So
to be like mindless creatures.
I got that, but they touched that in like 1 second, and that's like apparently the whole cause of his war is because of that.
Yeah.
So they only touched on it for a second. Yet this is what the whole 5-minute war at the end was about.
Yeah, it's fine. There's no society left to come out and explain it. There's not gonna be like scientists that are walk on screen and be like, "This is what's happening."
It's good.
Yeah.
exposition.
Right?
Well, the point I was trying to make from the beginning was not like I understood it.
Yeah.
It just felt
Right.
weak to me.
I just thought it was a bit like, and now that it's funny because I have seen some of the older ones that I didn't make that connection that it was the same thing.
Yeah.
It was connecting.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was a little bit like cheesy. Okay, it's like they're like reversing. They're like, I'm like, okay.
I like it more. I thought that too, but I like it more now that Tim. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that gives
So
me.
explains like how apes end up fully taking over
I'm
eventually.
fine with it now. I thought it was cheesy too,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm now 100% fine with it.
Yeah.
Does that not help?
It helps a little bit, and like knowing that, it makes me less pissed off about it. But like at the same time, like, it just seems like it's why.
I like the drama of Woody Harrelson having to kill his son. It's pretty fucked, right?
Okay.
All right.
It added to his character. I thought.
I thought it was more so what happened to his character at the end.
Ooh.
How it was like the
Yeah.
doll that just fucked him. That's all it takes.
Hmm.
Just like some slight exposure
Yeah.
to blood or something.
Yeah.
And then fucked.
See ya.
I was wondering the whole time, like, where is he? Like, what's going on? What's holding him up? What's he?
I expected him to
wrecked.
run. Like I thought he was a coward.
Yeah, when they showed him like just drinking, I was like, oh, he's just drunk, and then
Yeah.
he like couldn't talk. I was like, oh, he got hit hard on this one.
That's amazing.
Brutal.
I liked how Caesar just let him kill himself.
Brutal.
It's like, you know what? Nah, here you go, man. You do it. That's savage.
Yeah.
Quite savage.
Love it.
Arguably more savage than killing him.
Yeah.
Right. Just let him do it himself.
7 out of 5.
Was there anything you guys wanted to bring up specifically in spoilers?
Caesar dies. I'm devastated.
Ooh, Logan style.
You had to know that was gonna happen though. Like Andy's like he's you can tell he doesn't want to do mocapping. Like he doesn't want to do this role again. He's directing. Like he wants to break out and do like
Still though.
like.
I didn't think they'd kill him.
I 100% thought they were gonna kill him.
Yeah?
That was like the only way of like knowing that he wasn't gonna do it again. Like I knew he was not gonna do like after watching like the first two.
Well, it's like it's like done now.
Yeah, and it's like
I
they
was
not
gonna say, I
continuing.
pray that it's
Yeah.
fucking done.
yeah.
They're not gonna do this bullshit like
and
milking.
that's how you know is because like this is like
Amazing.
solidifying that that's it. And I
Love that.
loved
If
it.
they did do another one, it'd be weird because it would just be like the original movie because they've set it up. Like in the first one,
Yeah.
there's like a news clipping about like a spaceship that went missing. And then
Which they never touch on again.
No. And then the Nova set up, and then the humans not be able to talk set up thing. So they've set it up to like redo the original series, but then like apes become the bad guys, and then you're just gonna have like boring human characters that are like the leads. So I hope they don't do it. I think this is a good series. They might. These things
I
make
feel
money.
like they'll spin it off.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Like it's made money. They're gonna do another one
Yeah.
for sure somehow. But obviously Andy Serkis wouldn't be involved.
Oh, he might be. Who knows?
As Caesar?
Just
No,
somebody
we could do
play
mocap
any
something
ape.
play
else,
Cornelius, who's also an ape in the original series.
What
Sorry,
if he was
guys.
the lead human? What if they like remade the original, but Andy Serkis was like
I'm
Charlton
in.
Heston?
So
I'm
in.
in.
I'd be in. I feel like that would be a little weird though.
That would be weird.
Like
It'd be jarring.
Goose Claw or whatever.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Ulysses
Ulysses
Claw.
Claw.
Ulysses
Yeah.
Claw.
Just like fighting it.
MCU crossover.
Amazing.
The war really angered me. I think like
Because it wasn't full out
Let's get down to
scaled
this.
apes versus humans.
Well, there was no like the
Let's get
war
that.
was just all about like something that like had no effect on like the actual had nothing to do with like what Caesar was talking about. Like the war was about Woody Harrelson's character dealing with the virus in his way, and his his superiors not liking that, and so they have a 5-minute war at the very end of the movie, which to me had nothing to do with Caesar at all.
How about the very beginning of the movie? it opens with
Elaborate.
them in a firefight, like,
Yeah, see, I love that.
right? That's a war.
Yeah, but again, 3 minutes at best. Like, I wanted to see like an actual war. Like, I saw like literally a bunch of planes fly in, drop some bombs, and that's about it.
But I thought that they did a good job of balancing intimacy of Caesar's like personal story
Oh yeah.
and set amidst an actual war.
To me, it was too heavy with Caesar's. Like, I love
You
seeing.
just wanted like a massive war battle for 2
No,
hours?
no, that's not. I love that they
Hacksaw
had.
Ridge.
I love that they had Caesar. Like you saw, like Caesar's character, like was going through like turmoil. Like, he was like just a complete mess. But like that was perfect. But it was all that, which again, like you can have too much of a good thing. I think like it was so much of that. I wanted to see more of an actual war between like the men and the apes.
I'll also say, did you not like the irony that it was humans that ended up killing each other at the end?
Yeah, like I did like
The apes
that.
didn't even have to really
Now,
fight them.
let me jump in. What did you guys think about how that happened? How it just like was an avalanche, like that
too.
entire army.
Well, the ultimate irony, nature, like he says, right? Nature's getting its revenge because we tried to play God. So then the humans end up killing each other, but then the victorious humans get wiped out by nature. I
Yeah,
thought that was pretty
Yeah, I was okay with it.
clever.
You guys were
again, survival of the fittest
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
They
it's
climb the
close to
trees. They're able
Because
to
those
survive.
insane explosions would have
Yeah.
probably caused an avalanche.
Sure,
yeah.
And
Massive
I like
explosion.
that the like symbolism of the apes having to like climb the trees. Like Caesar holding onto that tree was like a nice metaphor for nature.
Literally, survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was a little
What do you
odd
think?
that like there was a giant army and then like no one lived from that.
It was a
Like
big
no one
avalanche.
came out of that. I don't know.
It was a big
It's
avalanche.
big enough
I
to
guess.
kill them, but not
Someone
big
might
enough
have.
to kill the apes. Like, it's kind of like
They were up the trees,
Charlton
man.
Heston was in there.
avalanche just destroy trees all the time.
I'm nitpicking. Was there anything else you guys wanted to bring up?
That's shit.
Not overly. A lot of gorillas die. I was sad. Luca died. Devastated.
Don't really remember Luca.
He was in the first one. He's
Yeah.
the one that like takes down the helicopter. I'm pretty sure.
I love that.
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
Just a massive like lowland gorilla.
Yeah. Especially when he gets that nice little sweet scene where he like puts the flower in Nova's ear. I'm like, oh, this guy's
Oh,
adorable.
that guy. I
Next
love
scene
that
just
guy.
bites it. I'm like,
Yeah, but you must have known, like, when you put the flower down, you knew he was gonna die.
no, did
No,
not know.
how
No?
did you know everyone was gonna die?
I thought he
You
died
didn't know
eventually,
that?
maybe, but like not like literally 2
Oh,
minutes later.
out of the four of them, I knew he was
I know-
going first,
I didn't think
100%.
they'd go that dark. Like,
I knew the minute he died, the second he died, that she was gonna put the flower back in
Yeah.
his ear. I knew that was coming.
mean,
I didn't
come
see
on,
him
guys.
dying. I
As
just-
soon as like they took off and like Luca was just like I feel like he like out of the four characters there, he had like the weakest story out of all of them. So like I was like, he's so
That's
dying.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a scene I really want to bring up.
Mhm.
Donkey, the red donkey.
Yeah.
What?
Finally, the like big
Oh, yeah.
ape that's like the
The redemption.
enforcer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Donkey
the
redemption?
Donkey redemption.
Yeehaw!
I just love that moment where they're like, he's like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, and just that guy with the crossbow just getting like fucked
Blow
up.
up.
I thought he was gonna go good for the longest time.
Yeah.
Me too.
Kept giving Caesar like
Weird.
a look like he's gonna.
Well, they flipped it, right?
Yeah.
Like the guy looked like he was gonna go good,
Yeah.
went bad, and then Donkey went good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Totally
And how
surprised me.
savage was it that Donkey just gets iced
Did not expect
to the
that.
dome?
I expected him just going. It's ridiculous to start like just destroying.
He should have just
too.
gone blood rage berserk, but
Yeah.
he didn't.
I thought he was gonna throw the gunner guy. I was like, Donkey!
Yeah.
And then he was just gonna throw him or something. Nope.
I expected him to like when they're
Just,
like
like-
firing at the apes. I was thinking
Shot.
he was gonna like grab the gun, flip around, just like mincing everyone on the thing. Like I was like something, but no,
Got iced.
Gone.
Hard.
yeah,
He made,
fucked up.
he made the ultimate sacrifice.
yeah.
I just like I like how Matt Reeves directs these action set pieces.
Yeah.
Like seeing missiles like all one take hit helicopters and watching them crash. I feel like that's kind of like rare. Like normally in any other movie it would hit the helicopter and then it would cut to the helicopter like spinning like close up.
Maybe a shot of the inside for a quick second.
Literally.
and then- yeah,
Jump back and forth.
yeah.
He just shoots it like behind the missile launcher and you just see it get taken down in the air. I thought that was awesome.
That was
Amazing.
cool.
It's all in the service of realism, I guess. for
Yeah.
him, right? Trying to be realistic with that, with the action,
Yeah.
which worked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Batman, Preemptive 5.
I will say probably the most impressive piece of CGI was Caesar like tied to the posts, and he gets a bucket of water dropped in him.
Oh,
And his fur goes
Yeah.
all like
Water-
water matted. I'm
Yeah.
like, that looks so real.
Blew my
Wet
mind.
fur.
Oh,
Wet fur is so hard
Yeah.
to animate.
Looked
but
amazing.
They nailed it.
Looked amazing.
I saw it in the second one. And I was like, as soon as I saw him do that, I was like, oh, there it is again. Beautiful.
it's the best CG ever.
Oh yeah.
Bar none.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Sorry.
Fantastic Four did a whole forest. That was pretty good.
True.
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 That's
That
pretty
is-
impressive.
That is true.
Well, I think that'll do it for our review
Yeah,
of
I know.
War for the Planet of the Apes. Tim, where can people find us?
People can find us on, I forgot what to say, Twitter at Up Real Late. You can find all of our old audio episodes on iTunes at Up Real Late, and you can find me personally on Letterboxd at Up Real Tim.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at Upreal 8 Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd at Upreal Ty.
You can find me on Twitter at Franny25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UpRealAdam.
You can find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UprealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join our discussion about War for the Planet of the Apes. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like our stuff. And as always, keep it real.